This is the Lumberjack XP Series 20V cordless paint sprayer, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up, use it and clean it properly when you're finished. Whether you're using it for staining timber, painting fences or refreshing some garden furniture, this cordless sprayer has got you covered. Let's get into the setup, usage tips and how to make sure this tool lasts you a long time. In the box you get the spray gun, paint tank, nozzle components and some cleaning tools, as well as this viscosity cup for measuring the thickness of your paint. The battery and charger are sold separately, or a kit including these and a storage bag is available to purchase online. Start by selecting your spray nozzle and inserting it on to the front of the gun. Attach the nozzle guard and then tighten up this nut, and that's the nozzle set up, ready to go. Most paints are probably going to need thinned down. That's where you use this included viscosity cup to measure how long it takes to drain. Anything over 60 seconds, you're probably going to need to thin it down a little bit more. Your paint, especially if it's not a brand new can, should ideally be run through a filter to make sure there's no contaminants entering the spray system. Once filled, screw on the paint tank until it's tight. You can also fill this gun through this included extra cap. Slot in the battery until it clicks if you haven't already, and then you should be good to go. Turn this front nozzle to switch between vertical, horizontal and circular spray patterns. Use the wheel behind the trigger to adjust how much material comes out, lower for detailed work and higher for broad surfaces. Users can adjust the size and shape of the spray by adjusting the airflow regulator. Once you've got your settings all dialed in, make sure you test them out on a scrap bit of cardboard or wood, just to make sure they're all right before you start spraying your material. Now here's a few tips to help you get great results. Preparation is key. Make sure your surface is as smooth as possible, clean, dry and free of dust. Hold the sprayer perpendicular to the surface and try to maintain a distance of around 20 centimeters. Overlap your passes slightly for even coverage and spray in smooth, steady motions, no flicking at the ends. Usually 2 coats will do. Start with a lighter coat first and follow up with a slightly heavier second pass. When you're done, don't leave paint sitting in the tool. Clean it right away to prevent any clogs. You're going to want to empty this tank back into your paint container and then fill it with clean water or an appropriate cleaner. Reattach the tank and then spray this into a waste container to flush the system. To keep this sprayer running as long as possible, you want to disassemble the front nozzle. And then what I like to do is just take all of these parts and give them a good wash in the sink. Do the same for anything remaining in your paint can, and also make sure that the suction tube is nice and clean too. For cleaning all of the nozzle components, you can use the included cleaning tools and just use soapy water or solvent cleaner if you've used oil-based paint. To check, clean or replace the air filter, there's 2 screws that need removing from the back of the body. Just make sure before you do this, you've removed your battery. Make sure everything is fully dry before reassembling and storing. And then you'll be good to go for your next job. That's everything you need to set up, use and clean the Lumberjack cordless sprayer. It's a quick, compact solution for spraying fences, decking, furniture and more. If you want to pick yourself up one of these, just check out the link in the description below. If you want to see more of my videos, head over to the Renovation Dan channel. If you found this video useful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments below and make sure you subscribe to the Lumberjack YouTube channel for more helpful tool guides.